Hey YouTube, and thank you for watching Junkworks DIY Garage. Well, the video you're about to see is me replacing the lower hose and the thermostat on my 04 Jeep Liberty. So the reason it kind of starts partway through is a couple of reasons. One, I wasn't sure exactly where the leak was when I first started. Turns out it was the thermostat housing. I'll go into that in the video. Second of all, I had already taken the coolant out, and I decided I made a separate to make a separate video on that. So if you need to know how to get the coolant out and that kind of thing, go watch that video. Go check out my playlist on my channel on the 04 Jeep Liberty. That's where you'll find that, the easiest way to find it. But beyond that, so it kind of starts with me under the car getting ready to take this out. So I'm doing the lower hose and the thermostat in this video. I do believe, I don't know if you can see this, I'm kind of coming up over here. It's more on the passenger side here, and if we look up through here and I zoom in on it, right there you can see a little drip coming from the bottom of that. Just a tiny one, and I'm assuming that when I'm driving down the road it's probably a little bit bigger. Well, now that we have the radiator drained out, I got that kind of straddling there, and I'm going to go up underneath here and yank this hose off here. I am going to replace this hose because the top one looks almost new, but this one looks like it needs done. And while I'm down here, I might as well do it. So there's the radiator. This is the right side of the car, or passenger side in the US anyway. So I'm going to try and start doing right and left instead. But regardless, it is the right side of the car, as of if you're sitting in the car. And right there on the lower radiator hose, I'm just going to grab a hold of that and take that clamp off and pull that off. And then the next thing we're going to be doing is follow that hose back right there. That is where your thermostat is, and thermostat housing there. And I don't know what size those are. I will tell you when I find out. Hopefully you can see this. I got my old camera up there, and I got just a long extension with an 8mm socket on it, cracking that top one loose. Now we got the bottom one here, and I don't know what we got here going, but I have an 8mm on the end of the socket here, and that is what these are. I already broke loose the top one, but I'm not sure if it actually filmed it. We shall have to see. But anyway, so right now I am just going to take this out a little bit at a time here, knock you around, and hope you can see it. Got the bottom one out here. Keep those because it does not appear that the new piece comes with bolts, so you're going to be reusing those probably. That came out thermostat and all here. I do not see where this is leaking, other than the thermostat appeared to be kind of like that, so I'm not really all the way in there. And if you look, there is a definite thing right here that has to go, like a little tooth that has to go right into a specific spot in here. And I'm wondering if whoever put this in last did not get that in there. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, that holds that up. And I'm thinking, because when I pulled it out, it kind of looked like that. So there's definitely a groove right here that has to go into and set down in. Whether or not that's what the problem was, I don't know, because I didn't notice that until after, but I did notice it looked like it was off kilter, kind of like that. So I don't know. Either way, I don't think the thermostat is bad because it's not heating up or anything like that, but I figured since it was leaking and I had to pull it off, the hose doesn't look good, so I'm replacing the hose anyway, that I might as well go ahead and get a new thermostat. The housing, I need to pull this off. We'll see if it looks cracked at all, but it doesn't appear to be cracked to me. So we shall see. End up biting myself here. I hate these kind of hose clamps. They are the worst thing anybody ever designed, ever, in the history of designing automobiles. Whoever designed these did not work on cars for a living. Comparing these, look pretty similar. The old one actually looks like it has maybe a little more solid of a gasket piece here, as to where this has kind of grooves in it and stuff, and it's a little bit softer to where this is kind of hard. So don't know if that's good, bad, or otherwise. As far as these are concerned, I do not see any kind of crack in here or any reason why it would have been leaking. So I really do think that this was put in incorrectly the last time it was put in. All in all, this is a Dorman piece. It was like 11 or 12 bucks for it. If I can find the price, I'll put it down below as usual. But it looks pretty close, but just doesn't have quite as much of the, it just doesn't look as solid. So quite honestly, I think I'm going to try this one, and if I have problems, I will tell you, but I think I'm going to go with this one, keep this as a backup. It does have the same little tooth or whatever on here. This doesn't even want to fit in there very well, so that worries me too. Here's the problem I'm having. That goes in there and it is flush. Pretty well flush all the way around. This one, on the other hand, I stick that in there, and just to get it in there is a bit of a chore, and it definitely sticks up whether I do it in the new one or this one here. Well, I'm going to go with old housing, new thermostat. If I have a problem, I will know not to buy a Dorman part again, and try and find more of an OE style one of these, or even just put this back in. I'm going to try it, see how I feel, see what happens. Stay tuned. And also, I looked at these. This looks pretty close. This looks bigger, but I think it just has swelled. It's pretty close to the same. This does look like maybe it's a little longer, but yet again, I think things have swelled. So hopefully we can get this up in here as well. I also found a couple of good old hose clamps that aren't the spring type. So I'm going to throw those on there and go with those. I'm going to go up in there, start putting some of this stuff in. Quite honestly, you saw how I unscrewed this. You put it all back in the same. If I have any problems or anything arises that I need to talk to you about, I'll tell you. Otherwise, we're going to just stick this stuff back in. It was pretty difficult to film up in there. Well, that seems to have fixed the problem so far. I haven't noticed any leaks, and I've been driving the car for a little while now, so I'm not sure exactly what happened or why it was leaking from there. It could have been all I needed to do was tighten that lower bowl or one of the bolts up, and it would have been fine. I do believe that the last guy just didn't get that thermostat in there quite right. But regardless, it seems to be fixed now, and I don't any longer have a problem. So hopefully this helps somebody out. Please go watch all my videos on my 04 Jeep Liberty if you have one of these. I have several videos on that, as well as many other videos on all my different types of vehicles that I work on, as well as DIY stuff on my home. So go check out my channel if you're interested in just about anything DIY or mechanical. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching Junkworks DIY Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.